Well, hello, I'm live a minute early actually. So we've got quite a week. We've got Spider Man out on Tuesday. Anybody going to see it? And where we're going to go with the next phase of Marvel movies. Hang on, I've got to go live on Facebook. I've never done that before. Hello, Pete. How are you? Have you had a good week, mate? It's open chat tonight. What do you want to talk about? I've heard Kurtzman. I think it's confirmed he's been sacked from Discovery. All right, love life. How are you, bro? Good. I hope you've had a good week. Open chat tonight. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad you've all had a good week. So hang on. Let's just try this out. Right, let's go on live. 3, 2, 1. Right, I'm on live there. So, right, I think I'm broadcasting on Facebook. Cluster, yeah, I know. I got. I only found out this morning about Kurtzman being sacked. They brought this other fella in, haven't they? All right, Josh. Yeah, hope you've had a good week, mate. Right, hang on. Hey, mate, I might know you brought feeling great. Kurtzman out. Way. Got rid of him. I'll change, Josh. Yeah, I love your channel. What would you rate Venom out of 10? 8. 8. I thought I was quite impressed with Venom, actually. It really surprised me. Just some guy. The man's here. Cheers, buddy. Hello, Jane. How are you? Coquelud, I'm on my own, but I can tune in for a short time. Well, you have a great holiday, mate. They Live. We can talk about They Live if you want. I don't know. They Live. I think They Live is one of the best. I think it has. I think They Live is very relevant for today. Wouldn't you say so? That They Live is really quite relevant. Pete, hi, Jace, Jane, Coquelud. No, it's great to have you all on, guys. Hi, Pete. Right, so They Live. They Live. I've got one that I can see. Well, I looked at a £20 note the other day. It said, "Obey and spend me." You know, I don't know. I've heard they're going to be remaking They Live. I hope not. I just don't think that can be touched. Have you been watching Lucifer, Pete? What do you think? What do you think to Lucifer? All right. Hello, John. How are you? Oh, you've had a good weekend. How was last night? Did you have a good Attack of the Clones? John's watching Attack of the Clones, everybody. And he's loving every minute of it. It's how Star Wars should have been. Excellent. Love it. Hi, John. So, I've the film I'd like to say, Buckaroo Banzai. I don't want to see that remade. That's one of my all-time favorite films. Just some guy. If they try to attempt to remake They Live, it'll be like going about a Mona Lisa with a red mark. I totally agree with that point. You got to leave it alone. You've got to leave that alone. Coquelin. They Live was great, except for that really long fight where he's trying to get the other guy. Put the damn glasses on. It was a bit long. Apparently, that was the longest fight one-on-one in film history, I think. It might have been sort of done. Well, apparently it's been looked at. They might be remaking it. I hope they don't. They can't touch They Live. I watched it about a week ago and I loved it. Pete, did you know Ghost of Mars? I'm not right. Ghost of Mars? Do you know that was the third film in the Escape trilogy with Snake Plissken? Seriously. When you watch Ghost of Mars, just take that rapper dude out. I forgot his name, Ice Cube or whatever. It would have been Snake Plissken on Mars. Seriously. That was going to be the third film in the Escape trilogy. If the second one hadn't flopped, would have been a Ghost of Mars. And Ghost of Mars were awful. Oh, it does suck, that film, doesn't it? Big Booty, yes. Big Booty. Big John Booty. Just some guy. Cold Club, best fight in history. That Keith David played a fantastic part. Uh, did you know he cameoed as silent? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in Roadhouse. I like Roadhouse. Great film. With Sam, what is it? I forgot his name now. He's a great actor. Don't remake They Live, please. Well, I pray to the gods of pop culture that they don't. Love life. Remake Star Trek TOS CBS. I just bring back Star Trek Continues. That's all they've got to do. And we've got Star Trek. And remake Axon out into a series. And then we don't have to suffer all what we're being put through. Peter, I wish I could escape from Ghost of Mars. I rented that years ago. I never went to the cinema to see it. I rented it and it was absolutely terrible. It never really explained where they were from. We know that they must have destroyed Mars, the ghosts, and then somehow put their minds into that chamber. And when it got penetrated, they sort of took over people, didn't they? It was like their way of survival. I mean, it was awful, wasn't it, Ghost of Mars? It just didn't make any sense at all. It was just a bloody stupid film. Jane, which Jane, just finished Quatermass. The series is really good, Marty. Why Quatermass scared you? Are you talking about the John Mills one, Jen? I found that quite freaky. When I was younger, it really freaked me out. All right, Kerry, for you, hope you've had a good week, mate. Greetings, Earth Thrillers. I've tried coffee tonight and gone straight to my Earth soft drink, vodka. Remake STD. Oh, Pete, you've got to watch at least one season, start at Discovery, mate. And then you can really hate on it even more than normal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Picard when it comes out. I just hope they've sort of got it right. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of the Star Trek movies, the last three. I didn't mind the first one, but the other two were just bloody awful. I'm like you guys. It's Deep Space Nine and Next Gen and Voyager for me, and Enterprise. After that, I loved Axon and I love Star Trek Continues. I'm in and out with Discovery. I do watch it. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I just find it a bit. I find they've put too much in Star Trek Discovery. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're so desperate to get you to watch it. They've shoved out classic in. But it got to a third season. So, and you know what third seasons are? That's the one that makes or break it. Why can't I just bring back Babylon 5? Right. Pete, hang on. Great and all right. Pete, remake a CD. Thanks for the info. Just some guy. Quatermass is brilliant. It is. I love Quatermass. I love all of it, except that BBC remake. It was terrible. Just some guy. Yep, a Roadhouse Blink. Oh, God, I didn't know he was in that. Keith David is a legend, Keith David. I've never seen him at a convention, though, I don't think. Has he ever been to any, conventions in UK? I've never seen him anywhere. Copeland, worst super I've seen in recent years. Superman versus Batman. It was bloody terrible. Can I make a confession? I quite enjoyed it. I would see it twice that day it come out. Kerif, Axonized, brilliant. I'm currently re-listening to my Big Finish Shaft. Oh, classic, bud. Classic. That is awesome. I think Axonar is brilliant. And Sapphire and Steel, the Big Finish. Is that the Big Finish ones? Yeah. Jane, John Mills, Simon McCorkey. Yep, Simon McCorkey. Manimal. Who remembers Manimal? Yeah, I think that got cancelled after 10 episodes, didn't it? The man that could become a dog, a bird, and a ferret or something. Oh, I'm thinking Beastmaster there. Right. Did you know Manimal actually continued over into another series called Nightman? Seriously. I don't know if anybody remembers Nightman. Worst pronounce it right. Actually, John Mills, Simon McCorkindale, Ralph Allen. I think he's died now, and it's Simon McCorkindale. I watched the modern prequel to The Thing the other night. I like the way it's shown on you what happened at the other Norwegian station. Acts included the door, really good content. Yeah, that is, I agree. Because I got the double on Blu-ray. You know the thing, the Kurt Russell one, and the prequel one. It was really good on the Norwegian station. I'm gonna have to watch that actually again because normally that they're all like messing up all the sequels and all that. You know, it's that is one film they got right. There was a comic series which was the official sequel after the thing finished. What happened to character? Kurt Baker, because two of them survived at the end. Well, the nuclear subsurfaces, and it's the other guy. He's it, and he gets on board the submarine, and the submarine gets destroyed at end, and he's just left floating around on an iceberg, which I thought were really good. All right, hang on, got to catch up. Right, I watched the modern prequel. Yep, brilliant. I watched series 1 and prayed I had. Oh, go on, try series 2. STDs, crap, Martin. Series 3 will not be no different. Yeah, but they're in the future now. They're not restricted to canon, other. They can finally do what they want. I bet they bring the temporal, what is it in? The temporal time agency. Just some guy. I pay STDs, crap, Martin. Series 1. I know you're not having it, are you? I don't want I don't want an STD. My ship's doctor will give me a long lecture, kind of. Look before you leap. I'm half and half with Discovery. I think that's my Trekkie loyalty, sort of trying to stick to it. But I'm sort of half and half with it. I have to. Star Trek's back. I know I keep saying this. But why didn't they just go with Axanar? Love Live. Hey, Martin, you never did a review on the end of season 2 of Orville. What did you? Do you know, I loved season 2. And I thought the final 2 part was spectacular. Why's Orville got it so right and Discovery's got it so wrong? Why don't they just get Star Trek franchise over to Seth MacFarlane? I am going to do a review. I've got 2 coming up this week. I'm doing another could have been a classic. I'm doing Nightman. I don't know if you remember Nightman. It's this cheesy 90s superhero thing based on a really cheesy comic character, but it ran for a couple of seasons. Does anybody remember Black Scorpion? Superhero series. You're going to love that. Hang on. I want STD. Love Live Martin. James, how many times did Cliff Steele say fucking Doom Patrol? I love Doom Patrol. It's brilliant. I like this new take where DC's going with the much darker stuff. It's better than all the Arrowverse, isn't it? Hi, Daniel. How are you, bud? Finally, it's good to hear from you. I've been reading stuff you've been sending me, mate. I've just had a lot on. Hi, Martin. What's up? I'm good, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah, I know Spider-Man this week. I'm looking forward to that. Axanar and Trek continues. Yeah, definitely. Well, Axanar is getting made into 3 half-hour episodes, so they're going to get to make that film. I got an email off him of last week because I sent him some money ages ago, and they are doing it, and they've released little bits and that. Do check out the Axanar YouTube page. Chris, Chris Patterson, who remembers Anal Invasion? Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'll check out X videos. Nightman, yes, Pete. Nightman. I've done a lot of research into Nightman. I've been watching some of the episodes. I got some pirate copies from this convention. I picked up. They're all pirate, a few years back, and in this dodgy, but they're all good quality. So I've been watching them. It's terrible, man. But there's something about it. It's watchable. Kenneth, he dived into a gangster swimming pool and became a shark. That was Manimal, was that? I heard when he was a dog, he got locked up in pound. No, seriously. Yeah, Manimal crossed over into Nightman, and they both teamed up together to fight these villains. Super villains, him and Manimal. Oh, Manimal were terrible. What awful, wasn't it? But what Manimal terrible. Love life, porno. Well, we can do a show about porno. Filth Mill 5, The Revenge of the. I bet no, I'm not. No. Right. What have we got? Right, anyway, I'm catching up, guys. Catching up, a lot going on. Manimal turned back from an eagle to human. He's wearing all his bloody clothes. It looks like he's smelling his own foot. I know. It looks a bit stressful, doesn't it? He was Jane. Simon McCorkindale was in, dare I say it, Jaws 3. Daniel's up top. Martin just got back from the hospital. Oh, I hope you're all right, Daniel. The doc sent me for a blood test for diabetes. I'm so grateful when that nurse came back. She told me my blood was clean. Oh, well, then just look after yourself, bud. I've been down for all that myself, but last year because of my age, not getting any younger, mate. Just some guy. I like the way at the end of the 2011 thing, the Dum Dum music kicks in, and you see the chopper chair. Yeah, that brilliant ending, and it crosses over. It crosses over beautifully to the Kurt Russell one. Continues in the original 1982 Virgin Mint. That it's like getting two crystals. Oh, a very nice old bottle of wine, and it's perfect. Because prequels and sequels over the last couple of years have just been terrible, but they got that right. Pete, I'm an Uber trekker, but I'm not slavish to crap in name only. Orville for the win. Yes! Orville's marvellous. I love Orville. I think Orville's the best thing out there. I really do. How are you liking Lucifer anyway? Daniel's up top. It's glad to hear you're okay, buddy. Now you can chill on the chat. Yes, have a cup of tea, Daniel. It's a very English thing to do. We do that when we get stressed early. Have a nice cup of tea, put your feet up, and let's talk science fiction. Just some guy. Remember when Fred Ward, aka Fred Remo, was in Naked Gun? Is Fred Ward still alive? I remember because a couple of weeks ago we went on about Remo, didn't we? I think one of you, Pete, said something had been about 18, 20 books or something. Based, I didn't know that till you told me. I love Doom Patrol. Anybody going to watch Lesbian Street Hawk, i.e. What Batwoman? I've seen the trailer. I'm sort of sat on fence. A lot of people have panned this new Batwoman. She's Australian, isn't she? I mean, I don't know if she's an ex-model or something. She used to be a supermodel or something. So I don't know. I saw her in Arrowverse, Elseworlds crossover. When Arrow ended up being Flash and Arrow, Flash became Arrow. But all a bit, I know they're going down Infinite Crisis, aren't they? In next series. Peter and Remo for the win, definitely. They can't remake that though. Kenneth, Vampire, remember Forever Night, yeah. When he were looking for that vampire master to get that goblet to make him human. And he used to jump in boot of his car, it soon come up. And in his house he had loads of TVs so he could watch the sun. Oh God, you're going back there. Kenneth, do you remember one that was similar to that? It was on years ago about this woman and detective. She was a werewolf, and she were looking for the werewolf at better because she had to undo it. and it were on her and him. They were on these. It only lasted. I don't even think it made the season, but it were out at the same time as Nick Knight. God, you're going back there. I don't even think I saw the old series of Forever Night, but Forever Night were brilliant. We're on Sky. Does anybody else remember Forever Night? That is a classic. Hey, Martin, do you remember Six Pack? Have you Terry O'Quinn? Oh, Terry O'Quinn, fantastic series. No, I don't think I've seen that, Love Life. I know Terry O'Quinn is. They were in Lost as Locke. And he played the Admiral on Star Trek Next Gen Pegasus, which, don't get me started on that episode. It really annoyed me when Jean-Luc Picard gave over that phasing device. He'd have been court-martialed for that and his career ruined. Just some guy. McCorkindale was married to Susan. Oh, God, yeah. Straw Dogs. God, I've seen that in years. Didn't that get banned on video for a while, Straw Dogs? It were classed as a bit rough to watch, wasn't it? You remember when they started censoring all them VHS videos years ago? Like Driller Killer and all that. Jane, Daisy Ridley won't play Rey after Star Wars in The Rise of Skywalker. Yay! Brilliant. I'm not going to miss that, trust me. Daniel's hot topic, just some guy. Thanks, buddy. Daniel's hot topic, nobody's put it. Pete, oh, you're going to love it. I don't want to give you any spoilers, Pete. Says, honestly, it's brilliant. Just stick with it. He's great actor. He used to be in EastEnders, you know. I don't watch EastEnders. Honestly, I don't watch it. Copeland, sorry to sign off really early. We're off. Oh, you're going down the pub. Having a good one if you're looking for a good topic. Best form of technology and science. Oh, holodecks. Holodecks, come on. I would not want their own holodeck. Sorry to sign off really early. All right. Bye, Copeland. I'll see you. I'm on Wednesday, mate, or Sunday. See you then. Have a great week. Fred Ward is currently 76. Oh, God, 77. Daniel's up top. You know it's freaky when I get dizzy spells when I eat certain things like McCain's cookies and cream pie and other sugary shakes. Yeah, I know. I've cut out a lot of sugary stuff now. Just keep going back to them. I've got a thing for energy drinks, you know, and I shouldn't really. I don't drink alcohol a lot though. I know I say I go to the pub a lot. It's only now and again I don't drink that much. I used to drink a lot, but not anymore. I think the only vice I've got is smoke, and I'm going to a stop smoking class on 11th of July. I've got to stop. Lucifer is cool. I enjoyed Zombie and the Good. Oh, I like the Good Place. I've only seen up to season 2, mate. I think there's season 3. Orville's my oh yeah. Yeah, definitely Orville's the best. I think it's the best thing on TV. Batwoman looks a little too PC. Yeah, I'm getting a bit fed up at that. I do like the darker DC stuff, you know, like Titans and you know, Doom Patrol. I'm sort of on board with that. I really enjoyed it, but I'm finding Arrowverse is quite PC. It is, especially Supergirl. I mean, I like, but it can be a bit patronising. I'm gonna give Batwoman a go for a couple of episodes. I just hope it's not like what I think it is. Oh God, that's a classic, John. Called Chat the Night Stalker with Darren McGavin. And did you know Darren McGavin was the first Oscar Goldman before Richard Anderson? Kolchak now, so definitely agree, Kerry. I love Kolchak, yeah. X-Files were based on that. It's where they took the X-Files from. John, I was addicted to. Oh God, yeah. I used to love Night Stalker. There were some really weird stories in that, though, weren't there? I used to like his boss that never believed him out of each episode. I remember the witchcraft episode. And do you remember the two movies? Which there were two movies, two episodes put together in a movie where it was like a city hidden underneath New York, an abandoned city from an earthquake or something. And that was Oscar Goldman, who was serial killer in that. Oh, just some guy. Love. Oh God, Night Stalker, the one with Darren McGavin. Followed it up with the Night Strangler. Yeah, didn't they bring Night Stalker back? It came back a few years ago, didn't it? And it got cancelled after about 7 episodes. Thank, thank God. Bye, Daisy. Yeah, bye. A lot of them, mate. Honestly, Kylo, the lot of them. Pete, I wonder who they'll get to play her role. I don't know. I've heard that Star Wars is going back to the Old Republic, isn't it? It's going. It's the Old Republic now. So they're going back to that now. I'm not really bothered about the Old Republic because I read a lot of the expanded universe over years, and I delved and I played old games out of the Old Republic. Going back, I can't bother with it. I think after this next movie, me and Star Wars are finished. I've got rid of a load of my Star Wars memorabilia now. I don't have that much left now. Someone who can act it, Jess. Just some guy. Love. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's that? Sorry, I'm just falling a bit behind. Right. Pete, I wonder who they'll get to play a role. John, yeah, those are the ones I love. Those shows when I was a kid. The episode really freaked me out. Was that headless? Oh God, I remember that. Yeah, yeah, we used to get them on BBC too. They were on. They were a say, when they showed Night Stalker, th- they used to show horror movie. They were like a horror movie double bill, but Night Stalker was on before. That was the first thing it was on because BBC Two started this series on a Friday night of a cult movie and Night Stalker on. Does anybody remember Movie Drome? Alex Cox on a Sunday night on BBC Two when he used to show double bill of cult movies. I used to love that. It was on every Sunday. Alex Cox, the director, he did Repo Man. Does anybody remember Repo Man? Someone who can actually Love Life and the two spin-off movies of and the one who's 70-year-old man stealing people's cannabis fluid for his elixir of life. That's the one with Richard Anderson, isn't it? Oscar Goldman. That's it. Cheers, Gareth. She Wolf of London. That's it. I've been after that. I went on some sites looking for that about a year ago. I couldn't find them. I just remember it vaguely. It were on Sky One back in, it must have been 90s. Love Life, those movies were great. Oh, they were. They were. Daniel, there's a few of them on. There's a few people on here, not Discovery fans. Daniel, that's right. Daniel, so excited that Discovery season 3 will start filming next month. Next month, they just casted a binary character on the Picard show. I hear that J.J. Abrams fans love it. Daniel, that's got me worried. Bloody J.J. Abrams. Every franchise that man has touched, he's killed it. He's killed it. But it's going to be interesting. The thing is with Discovery, they're not going to be tied down with canon now. So they can do what they want. So I have a bit of faith in the 3rd season. I really do. Hey, She Wolf, I love that. That's it. Such fun. I'd like to see that as one series I would like to see again, but you can't seem to find it on DVD and that. I would buy that tomorrow. Jane, hope to see the Beard Hunter of Flex Mental or team up with Doom Patrol in season 2. Yeah, well, apparently in season 2 we're going to see Swamp Thing. I've not seen the new Swamp Thing, but it's been cancelled. J.J. Abrams now runs the entire DCU movies and TV. So we'll have to see what happens. Carl Kolchak, he does. I used to love his boss, love life. You know his boss. He couldn't handle it, could he? Yes, of the. Hang on, just some guy. Hang on. Oops. Darren McGavin ended up in Captain America. Oh God, he did. He wasn't he the president? I like Captain America 1990. I've got it. I've got a copy of it. Oh, it's a bloody awful movie, but it's of its time, and it was a Golden Globus production. What did you expect? I mean, they were king at cheapers. They did all get. They dare to say they did all Chuck Norris movies, weren't they? Do you remember Delta Force with Lee Marvin and Chuck Norris? God, it's awful, isn't it? But it's a classic. Love just some guy laugh out loud. Yeah, they did a modern remake of Night Stalker, and it was proper bum sausage and cancelled rightly so. It was bad as the Oh, don't start me on the Prisoner remake. Do not start me on that. I mean, oh God. What? Oh, the Prisoner. How could they insult anybody with that? How could they insult anybody with that? Do you know what I mean? It just, you know, it was a total insult that one, wasn't it? It was absolutely. It was just terrible. Honestly, what? You know. Right, hang on. Culture. I love. Oh yeah, Peter and Culture playing it. Oh right, oh yeah, cool. What concert you playing that on? Cold Chat was cool. Hey, what the original? Yeah, I've not. I saw about 2 episodes at remake, and they were terrible. Uh, the headless, the headless biker. That's it. Just some God movie drum. They introduced American Werewolf. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Don't you remember it? Sunday night with Alex Cox. Just major Sunday night, didn't end at week. And he were on. They started at 10 till about 2 in the morning. Show 2 like cult movies. And he'd have a little chat about it as well. I loved all that. Hang on. Do you remember a Company Wolves from 84 with that man? Daniel Dax, yeah. My mate who works in music business, he knew her that runs across at the end. She's got no clothes and she's a werewolf in that. She's called Daniel Dax. That was her name. And he used to sort of know her. I met her once at a party at his house and he knew her really well. I didn't know her. He did. He works with her because she released some music. I don't think it went anywhere though. She was like popular for 5 minutes. She's a nice person. I just met her briefly, but she was very nice. Peter J.J. Abrams is Drek. STD is, dare I say it, balloon juice. That's strong language, Pete. Balloon juice. Well, it's Baba. I don't know. I'm a Trekkie. I've got to stick with it. I don't like the bloody Klingons. You know. Oh, John, yeah. Alex Cobb, great Sunday evenings, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, Klingons, they've totally, mind my language, but they've fucked up the Klingons big time, aren't they? You know, totally fucked up the Klingons. How could they do that with Klingons? Completely. I mean, look, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, right? And Voyager. I mean, Klingons were really good. They had a personality, didn't they? Klingons. They were like, you could sort of relate to them. And then what happened to them? What happened? And then we got the dreadful bloody Star Trek movies, which I don't mind, first one. And the Klingons were something else. What were the Klingons about? And then we got them in Discovery, which all right, I do like Discovery to a point, I do. But the Klingons just don't. They've got no personality. They're really, really boring, and they don't look like Klingons. Look like big mushroom Klingon heads, you know. Right, hang on, Daniel. We got Faith of the Heart. Oh God, no, please, not Faith of the Heart. Right. Oh, Martin. Kerry, JJ has the reverse Midas touch. Everything he touches, no, he does. JJ Abrams is the franchise killer. He just kills and bollocks it all up. He does. He does. Right. You reckon that, Pete? You reckon that JSG? Jen, rumor that Daisy Ridley is in talks with Warner Brothers. They want Daisy Ridley to play the role of Batgirl. Oh yeah, I heard about that the other day. Yeah, actually, she might be quite good as Batgirl, Daisy Ridley. I mean, Daisy Ridley's an awesome actress. She is. She's very talented. But honestly, after last Star Wars debacle, it was just totally awful. Martin, you'll never guess who is returning. All right, Daniel's hot topics. Martin, you'll never guess who is returning at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home. Tell us, Daniel, who is it? I don't know. We're all in suspense. We need to know who's returning. Not Tony Stark. He got it in Endgame, unless there's a parallel version. Captain America 1990. I like the shout. I like the shield when it's stuck in the wall. When the shield's stuck in the wall, it sounded really heavy, and I always thought it'd get blemished. I went to see that at cinema. You know, hang on. Kerry, Robert Pattinson's Batman sparkles. Yeah, well, there could be potential there with the new Batman. I do prefer Ben Affleck, but I'm open to it. You know, Kerry, I love the TV show. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Did you see the episode where he teamed up with Batman and Robin, where they sort of crossed over? I've got that. I loved it. You know, when the girl got trapped in that printing machine, and he used his own extinct to blow his way out of. I did like the film as well. I thought it was quite funny, but I would have preferred it darker. I loved it. Oh, the Black Beauty was a stunning car. Kind of Klingon. Yeah, they are. They are not Klingons, are they, mate? You know, they are not Klingons. Uh, just some guy. Do you remember in DS9 when they asked Worf why the old generations of Klingons from the 60s look more human? It's a long and complicated story, and we had to accept that. Yeah, well, yeah, I do. Yeah, but they explained that in Enterprise, didn't they? About the genome from Khan's, from his genetic material from the superhumans that made them all look human, which I thought was a very clever way, which explained the 60s sort of Klingons. Do you know what I mean? Which I thought it sort of worked, you know? But what they've done with Klingons now is just not working. I mean, apparently they can't use them Klingons because of copyright and all this. You know, there's some percentages of how far they can use it and take it. Right, hang on. Hang on, Klingon. Love Life. J.J. Abrams and Stephen King recently did a fantastic miniseries starring James Franco called 11/22/60 about a guy who time travels back to 1960 for the assassination of JFK. Oh, right. I'll have to take a look at that. I'll Wikipedia that. Did you catch that, Matt? No, I didn't know. I'm watching. I've got a background. I've got Bates Motel to start on. I'm halfway through Jessica Jones. I really need to get that finished. And I got Older Killjoy season 4 last week, which I'm hoping to start on that tonight. And I ain't seen Runaways yet. I really want to get into that. Daisy Ridley talented in what? Oh, come on. She's a British sweetheart, isn't she? She's lovely. I mean, she's a nice person. I just not really into the whole where Star Wars has gone. Daniel wants to know, do we want spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home? I'd like to know. Do we want spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home? Uh, Daisy Ridley talented in what? I'm not. No. Do you want spoilers? Do we want spoilers for Spider-Man Far From Home? Jane, Martin, who does the better acting in these two movies? Sissy Spacek and Piper Laurie in Canada. Sissy Spacek. Jack Nicholson. Daniel's hot topic. I don't want to ruin it, but Robert Pattinson is. Oh, right. I thought he was going to be new Batman, Robert Pattinson, you know? I thought he was going to be new Batman. Do you know what I mean? So what else? Is I thought, is he not going to be doing it then? Robert Pattinson is not, but all right. Daniel's hot topics. Oh, Martin, since Dark Phoenix did, but it was terrible. I wish I'd never bothered with that. Phoenix did bad. They will reboot X-Men in the MCU. But since they have opened the multiverse in Far From Home, Spider-Man or others from the MCU. Yeah, no, they can. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Oh, we know that, Daniel. I thought we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna see any X-Men at end of Spider-Man. I think I've heard that I've heard it's the Eternals apparently, because the Eternals coming next year, isn't it? The next Marvel one, which I don't think a lot of people are going to get their head around. Eternals actually, they're on they're not one of Marvel's biggest sellers. But look what they did to Inhumans. They totally screwed that up, didn't they? Pete, Enterprise was very clever. Fasa had Imperial Klingons. That they did. I think Enterprise, you've got to give it a lot of credit. You know, I really do. And I've got some friends that will pan me for this because they're not big fans of it. But Enterprise, when you look back at it now, like we're 10, 15 years on from when it were on, you know, it holds up very well, you know, and some of the stories are good. But when you look back, it's like the TOS series, isn't it? They did sort of put some pretty good stuff in there, especially the fourth season, which was, I will have to say, is totally outstanding. You know, and they didn't take the piss out of the canon, did they? They never crossed the line with Star Trek canon. They found a very sensible way of doing it. The death of Enterprise was season 3. The Xindi thing went on for 22 episodes. If the Xindi thing had been cut down to about 12, I think Enterprise would have gone to season 5, 6, and 7. Because even I were getting a bit fed up at Xindi thing when it was going on, you know. But season 4 was a masterpiece. It really was. Enterprise. Martin, have you seen the sci-fi movie The Black Hole? Yes, Jane, they're remaking that. And Black Hole, I like Black Hole. I think we debated that a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? The Klingons now in Discovery are but ugly. I hate them. I love. Yeah, I do. You can't. I prefer like Garon and General Martok, Worf. You know, Lerser and Batot. They all had personalities, didn't they? You know, the word today is a good day to die, you know, and all that. You don't get any of that anymore. They're all really like boring. The Klingons now discover how but ugly at them. Pete, no spoilers for Endgame. No, we won't. No spoilers. Do you know, I've been looking for a copy of that online to watch, and they're all terrible. So I'm going to have to wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. I'm not going to say, is anybody going to go see Endgame again with the new extended bits? You know, with the new extended bit. I'm not paying 12 quid to just go watch an extra 6 minutes. I'll wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. Right, hang on. No, just some guy. Do you remember Runaway with Tom? Oh God, yeah. I used to love that film with the little spider robot things that used to bounce around on the floor and all that. I mean, they were cool, weren't they? Them. That film was quite clever for its time, and that weird gun he had. Remember them bullets that could, like, he had them bullets that could go around corners. It's on Amazon, that, you know. I keep meaning to watch it, but it was so dated that now, won't it? You know, the technology and all that. It will be just so totally, utterly dated, will that? Hang on. Right. Did you know start at TOS Klingons look human because that's all? Yeah, I know. But I found Enterprise, what they said about them Klingons becoming human in the future. I think it was a great thing when the Klingons stole that, you know, the DNA and stuff and injected it themselves. And then it had, well, all, when the cured them, when Phlox cured them, it all wear away within a decade or a couple of generations because Klingons live longer than what we do. Did you know Star Trek Tales? All right, hang on. Love Life. Jane, damn auto correct. Laugh out loud. Runaway was good. What a good film, I agree, Pete. Daniel's Hot Topics. J.K. Simmons, the OJJ, Jonah Hamilton, James. Oh, Jonah Jameson, played by none of the other J.K. Simpson, exposes Spider-Man in the end credits. The villain, the official villain that's going to be the next bad for the next phase of Marvel is Norman Osborn. That's official. It's Norman Osborn. I think they're moving into Secret Wars, Dark Avengers, and they're bringing in Korvac, the Cosmic Baddie. And then somehow it's all going to connect together in Avengers 5. That's where I think it's all going now. I know they're bringing Korvac in. I know they're looking at. I think Fantastic Four is going to be next big one next. You know, because I think with the superhero thing that what we're all into, the whole superhero thing now. I think we're halfway through it. I think another 10 years, I think that it'll start. We'll be moving into something else. I think with Endgame, we've reached the middle of we're at the peak of superhero movies now. I think there'll be a few more massive hits, I really do. You know? Right. Right, did you, right, I'll top it, J, oh, J, right. I hear rumours Dennis, I hear rumours the Curate Urban could be the next one. Oh, right, yeah. Apparently, Jason Momoa could be up for Wolverine, but I don't know if that's rumour. Best sci-fi movies in history are Star Crash with Caroline Munro. Bloody hell, remember that? Who remembers Caroline Munro? Oh God, I love Megaforce. It's terrible film, but it's so bad it's good, and it's so 80s, and it's just brilliant because it's terrible. Inhumans, oh, that was awful, wasn't it? Kind of, yeah. One that I was so excited for Inhumans because I've been a big fan of Inhumans because Marvel they started dropping X-Men titles, didn't they? Because Fox had X-Men movies, so they tried to bring the Inhumans more for big storyline to sort of replace X-Men, and it didn't work, did it? And then because X-Men, it should have gone to a film, and like Atalon should have been like Wakanda. You know how loud they did Black Panther and Wakanda. Atalon, the Inhumans movie should have been on that scale. And that giant CGI dog was terrible. It was awful with Inhumans. I was so disappointed in that. It was just a cheap knockoff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna miss Shield. I hope we get season 7 of Shields. I really do. But I'm glad they've cut the seasons down to Shields, like 12 episodes. Found 22 of you getting a bit bored. Love Life, the Enterprise episodes where they revisited TOS. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Mirror Darkly were my favourite Enterprise episodes. Kerriff, people hoped Enterprise would have had a new season two. Well, that's where I would have gone. I read the books after, but it would have gone there. The creation of Federation and the Romulan War, which would I think now you could do two full seasons on that alone, which would have been pretty spectacular. But hang on, people up to John. Enterprise could have been good, but the Zindi. Yeah, no, I agree. The Zindi episode should have been cut down to 12 episodes. I mean, I remember watching it on a Monday night on Sky, and I sat there like it was like 15 weeks, and I thought, when is this whole Zindi Zindi thing gonna bloody finish? The best episode, season 3 out of Enterprise for me, was Northern Star. You know where they go to that planet and it's cowboys meet Star Trek, which I thought were brilliant. I really like that episode. Love, uh, Love Life, Endgame. Hang on. Right, just some guy. Uh, uh, Dana's Avengers Endgame. All right, hang on. Is that really Alien? Do you remember Dark? Oh God, yeah. Right, hang on. Zinzori was poo. Endgame was long. Enterprise did the Klingon start. Yeah, I thought they handled it very well, John. Do you remember Dark Angel? Yes. I Come in Peace. The alien drug dealer with the CDs that fired out of his thing. I would have liked a sequel to that. A bloody good film with that Dark Angel. I saw that at cinema. I saw that in a double bill with Fright Night 2. Seriously, Fright Night 2 as well. Just some guy, that really tall hair that looked like Julian Sands that sucked DMT from people's brains. Because on his world, it was their version of Coke. And he finds, when they were all stoned, he'd tell them, guy, come in peace. Martin, who you date in the 70s? Martin, who would you date in the 70s? Bo Derek or Caroline Munro? Caroline Munro. It's Caroline Munro for me. That's all I'm saying on that one. Yes, JC CDs, yeah. Daniel, Avengers Endgame at 2,758,942,549 worldwide, but it still hasn't beaten Avatar, has it? Kerriff, Squirrel Girl's a superhero. That would. I think I could pull it actually. She defeated Doctor Doom. You want to read the comic? It's awful. Pete Owen, classic, weren't it, buddy? Love Life, Daniel. Yeah, I know Endgame made a boatload of cash. That film's going to make a fortune. That's what I mean. I think Marvel's at its peak now. I think DC's got a long way to go, though. And I think they've sunk themselves with Abrams. Caroline Munro, heavy breathing. Well, I remember the dinosaur outfits, and when she were in James Bond. Yeah, definitely Caroline Munro. Sorry, Bo Derek, you're sacked. Not very PC we're coming out with that. I'm sorry. Yes, cheers. Just some guy. Do you remember Supergirl stuck in the Phantom Zone back in '84? Yeah, I do. I mean, Supergirl, but all right, wasn't it? It could have been better, couldn't it? It was just bad, wasn't it? But it was comical. Peter Cook were awesome in that with what they call I forgot her name now, Faye Dunaway. And Faye Dunaway is a fantastic actress. Daniel's Hot Topics. Hang on, just some guy remember. Daniel's Hot Topics, that's some dollars, but well deserved. Well, yeah, somebody got some big bear eyes there. Robert Downey Jr. did all right out of it, didn't he? Just some guy. Peter O'Toole, oh my God, that's a name I haven't heard forever. I know, I love Peter. I love Peter O'Toole. He was awesome. I think the British definitely got the best actors in the world, don't we? Super. Oh, it does. Yeah, totally. It does. It has a cool soundtrack. Just some guy. I liked in Dark Angel when they trapped the disc between. Oh yeah, and it was stuck in middle, vibrating, wasn't it? Because it vibrated on magnetic frequency. I didn't like Avatar, Pete. I don't know why everybody rates it. It was all right to me. I think Avatar. I think it was film that broke the special effects barriers. It took it all in a new direction. It made the impossible that could be done with CGI, and I think that's what it's for. I mean, the story wasn't really. I wasn't that really impressed with it. He tried to turn it into something spiritual. It just didn't rock for me at all. I don't know why I bothered going to say. I'm not. It's all right. I don't think I'm going to say new one that's coming out. Daniel's up topic. Doctor Strange next villain. Doctor Strange is Nightmare and Baron Mordo. Yep. Just some guy. I'll tell you, I date from the 70s. Rosalind Lando from The Amazing. Oh God, yeah. And that episode at my house called. Oh yeah. So do you know? Just some guy. I remember her. Do you remember Suzanne Danielle? She was in my house. I've on it. TV series. She was in Flash Gordon as well. Suzanne Danielle. God. She shows. Remember her? They trapped the distance. Yeah, hang on. I just showed you. Have you seen Bo Derek? Oh yeah, it was terrible, wasn't it? Me and my friends had that out when we were about 14. It was like a big, all because of her. Love Life. Bo Derek had a hot body, but her face left her. She was not Caroline Munro, was she? No. Peter and Lando's hot. Oh yeah, definitely. And Farrah Fawcett merges. Yeah, and Jacqueline Smith actually. She was gorgeous. Britt Eklund. Oh God, yeah, another classic. I don't know. Maud Adams for me. Do you remember Maud Adams? I'm a big fan of her. Avatar, great CGI post story. I totally agree with that, John. Jane, have you seen Bo Derek? Yes, it were awful. Love Life. Jane, I thought it was a good movie. Kenneth, the other night I watched Children. Oh God, yes. Kenneth, there is a sequel to that. There's a book, a second book. I've never read book, but it does exist, where they go back and something else is going on. It's a crazy series. That. Do you know what? Do you know Children of the Stone? I've got that. The music terrifies me. You know that music and the credits with the Stones and all that. It's terrifying. That was so beyond the children's program. That it were absolutely terrifying. That was, and it all like time got reset at end where it all begins again, doesn't it? Bo Derek, have you seen Bo Jane? I said the night I watched classic Children of the Stones. Oh God, the cheeks on Suzanne. Oh God, I'd have married her. Just some guy. Actually, it was Ming's daughter. I meant the one in. Oh God, Mueller. Ornella Muti. To me, she's one of the most beautiful women in the world. For me, Ornella Muti. Yeah, I agree. She was better looking than Melody Anderson. Yeah. Ornella Muti. She's Italian, isn't she? She's a goddess. Oh God, the chicken. Just something. It was me. Your favourite movie by Dudley Moore? Arthur. Arthur for me. I didn't like Arthur too. Love Life. Martin, with all the strides in CGI, do you think they will ever remake Star Trek TOS? Well, they're making a new Star Trek cartoon, aren't they? So yeah, anything's possible, isn't it? I mean, they can almost do anything now. Oh, Nella Muti. Hello, Coco Fresh. Can you put your legs behind your head? I wish I could, but no. I've got a bad back. Maybe 20 years ago. Can you? If you can, let us all know. Daniel's up topic. I want Capaldi back, but I guess he will have to wait for the 2023 when the next anniversary comes. I heard Tennant may be back as well. I want Capaldi back. I want Tennant back. This thing is Doctor. I just haven't got time for it. I don't, like I said, I don't blame her. Jodie Whittaker's a great actress. She is a very good actress. But it's the writing that killed it for me. Children of the Stone's great. Oh, yeah, it's classic, John. It's a classic. Holy cow, Law and Order has 20 seasons. Bloody hell, really? 20 seasons, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, please, the poor worms. Yeah, she is 64 now. I'll tell you something, just some guy. She looks amazing. Daniel's on topic. I'm so turned off by Doctor. I'm not, and I just want Capaldi back. Uh, Jane, yes. Peter, Jodie Whittaker's the acting. She's lovely, Jodie Whittaker. But it's just the writing and where it's going. I don't think we're getting Doctor Who till next year, aren't we now? I don't think it's on this year. I mean, they brought the Jadoon back. I mean, if that's all they can come up with, then finish it. You know, Doctor Who discusses Plastic Snake, Love Life, Ditto, Jump Up. No, I agree, Joe. I'm not a big fan myself. After New Year's episode, that was just a debacle. Peter, and you only like because she's from up north. It's got nothing to do with from being up north. Nothing to do. What? Because a northerner's Doctor Who. I heard a rumor that in the new season or next something will happen to see the Meta Crisis Doctor and Rose Tyler come back for the Doctor's help. Oh, I hope not. Why can't they just do something new with it? Maybe it's time to put Doctor Who to bed for a couple of years. Jodie has sadly been miscast as Who. Just some guy. Agreed, JSJ. Just some guy. I'd rather have Tennant, but I like Tennant's my favourite modern Doctor. Love Life. Jane, I've said my favourite Dudley Moore movie. Yeah, I agree, Arthur. Yeah, and that soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Just some guy. Right, guys. Well, what an amazing night. I'm going to have to go. I will be on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and I will see you then. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great week. And, I'm going to see Spider-Man, I think, Tuesday. So I'll let you know, but there won't be any spoilers. All right, guys. Awesome seeing you all, guys. Honestly, brilliant. So I will see you Wednesday, hopefully. And I'll be on next Sunday as well, 7 o'clock. All right, guys. Have a great time. And thanks for tuning. I've really enjoyed it tonight. Yes, Caroline Munro and Ornella Muti won out over Bo Derek. Brilliant. All right, guys. Have a great week. And I will see you Wednesday. All right. See you guys.